It's no secret that I absolutely love my DeWalt 20-volt cordless trim router, almost as much as I love the Toronto Blue Jays. This is the DCW 600, and I have already reviewed this, which I'll be linking above, as well as covered a handful of accessories that make this an even more useful tool in your shop. Today I have another one of those accessories, one that turns this into a kind of trim routing beast, great in the router table, but also turns it into a great freehand routing tool. So let's take a look at one of these pieces of kit from Lee Valley and Veritas. So out of the box, the DeWalt 20-volt cordless trim router comes with this funky looking base plate. So it's got this nice flat edge, 290 degrees, and then this nice curve above the top, which nearly perfectly matches the base of the router. So this is fine, and this is something where it's not horrible for visibility. I have worked with a couple of trim routers that have much worse visibility than the DeWalt, and it's a very nice thick base plate. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to get a little more control over this router. This is a very top heavy router, especially when you put a 5 amp hour battery in here. It can be very top heavy and very difficult to do any sort of detail work outside of working with the trim around the edges. So interestingly enough, I did purchase, and this was also covered in my review of the router itself, this awesome little base. So this is the plunge base for the DCW 600 as well as the corded counterpart. And this base is awesome. It gives you a lot of control over plunge functionality, but what it doesn't do is it doesn't give you great visibility. So it doesn't really harm the visibility that you would get from the other base. Here, let's just take this out. So it doesn't give you necessarily less visibility. It actually probably gives you a little bit more visibility over this base. But what I don't like about it is that it doesn't give you control lower with the router. So it's still very top heavy. Even though you do have these nice big handles, it is still very top heavy. Now the controls for the plunge mechanism and the ability to dial it in with the depth is awesome. You can also attach edge guides and a number of other accessories. So this is still a base that I absolutely love for this router. Now in a previous video, I reviewed or gave a little bit of an unboxing of the Veritas and Lee Valley little compact router table for compact routers. And the router table's been fine, and I'll put together a review for it in a little bit, but there was one piece that was required for it that is a really nice piece of kit, and that is the Veritas base. So they have these universal base plates for a few different types of routers, whether it's the DeWalt, whether it's rigid, or a handful of other brands as well. So it's got the holes perfectly cut for those. And what this does is it gives you a bigger surface. So it's not that much bigger than the plunge base, but it's all clear. So there's none of this metal kind of impacting your view. And while the base of the router itself that needs to be mounted is still going to be limiting because it is what is being mounted to this base plate, it gives you really good visibility to your cut line on the outer part of the router. Now where this gets even cooler is that Lee Valley and Veritas has these great little handles that can mount on here. And I've used these a couple of times already, but it gives me that control lower with the router for that detail work. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to take off this base plate, we're going to replace it with this base plate, and then we're going to attach these handles. We're going to be using the exact same screws to attach this, and I will put links to these products from Lee Valley in the description below. So now this base plate is around $18 Canadian. It'll probably be a little bit less than that in US dollars for US buyers and international buyers. But now what we can see is we're going to start to get a much bigger piece for stability with this base plate versus the one from that came with the router by default. Now these handles are really, really quite nice. They are about $30 Canadian and also about $30 US. And really nice metal base, really nice formed solid wood handles, so really nice to hold on to. The one complaint that I have is that these are slot screws. I haven't used a slot screw in quite a while, and I actually usually just have a Phillips in my router box. So in the box that I use to house all of my compact router accessories and motor. So definitely need to add a slot screwdriver to that now, unfortunately. Now I do think that I am gonna buy a second base plate so that one base plate can be permanently mounted in the router table and then another one can permanently have these little handles. I do use this router a fair amount, so I think that that is worthy of the $18 to buy a second one of those. Just to show you, so the screw holes for both the handles and for mounting to the router are all flush, so they're all below that. So you don't have to worry about bumping into those by any means. Okay, so there you have it. So we've got those handles mounted to that base plate. And again, just really nice to have that control over the router this low. So it's not, there, just comparing side by side with the plunge base. The plunge base is great and very comfortable, but this just gives you so much more control. It feels like it's gonna allow you to do more detailed work, even though the viewport is a little limiting. You can at least see where you're going and make sure that you're online. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna clamp down this piece of wood and just do a couple test cuts just to see how this feels. Safety equipment on. So no, not the prettiest cut that I've ever done, but makes it so much easier to follow towards that line. So seeing it come from the clear outer part and then just onto that edge gives you a much more stable base than the default base plate, but with better line of sight compared to the metal blocking the base plate on the plunge base. So really kind of that perfect medium. And for the price and for just how much I use this tool, I absolutely love this base plate. Let me just take the battery out for safety. I love this base plate. Just the little grip that you get on it, the stability that you can get on this router or any other trim router, knowing that they have the other base plates and the knobs are not specific to the manufacturer. This is just a great little accessory to turn your trim router into something much more versatile when working on your pieces. So for me, as somebody that uses this tool a lot, this is a great buy. If you don't use your trim router a lot or you're not trying to do detailed work, I would definitely skip over it. But if you are either in the market for a trim router and want to know ways on how to make it more versatile, definitely check out the base plate and these knobs from Lee Valley and Veritas. Thanks for watching. See you in more videos soon.